Hello my dear lovely students, welcome to Nagesh Karasgi Orchid channel. I am Veena teacher teaching you 4th standard math subject. What we have studied in our last session students? Yes, we have started new chapter. First one, fractions, isn't it? We have recalled and we have studied about one new concept. What was that? Yes, do you remember? All of you done the activity? Yes, I have taken the math lab activity 1 about equivalent fractions. Yes, did you understand? Now what is equivalent fractions students? Equivalent fractions are fractions that have the same value but different numerators and denominators. See what I am saying? Equivalent fractions are fractions that have same value but numerator and denominators are different. Okay, see how I'll explain you once again. We will revise. See, we have done with the activity these things. Okay, so 1 by 2 is equals to 2 by 4 is equals to 4 by 8. Why we are saying? Because they are equal. How they are equal? See, when I multiply with 2, 1 2s are 2. Again when I multiply with same, we have to multiply even denominator also. 2 2s are 4. Again if I multiply by 2, 2 2s are 4. Here again I have to multiply. We have to multiply with the same number. Now here 4 2s are 8. So whenever you are multiplying with any number, it should go same in numerator and denominator. Are you getting? So why they are equivalent fractions? Because their value is same. Only numerator and denominators are different. Got it? Clear till here? Yes. So now we will start solving our exercise 1.1. Yes, what is the first question? Observe the colored parts and write the equivalent fractions. Now see in the first picture, this is the whole part and how many parts are colored? 3 out of 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have to write in this way. Now count the whole part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Write in the place of denominator and color part we have to write in numerator. See how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 upon 8. Understood? Yes. Now see about this. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 will come in numerator or denominator? Denominator. And color part how many? 1. So 1 by 4. So in the same way you have to count this also and write. In the same way C also you do by your own. Very simple. Now the second question. Color to show the equivalent fractions. Now we have to color. They have given the fractions, we have to color. Now what is 4? 4 is about whole part. See 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many parts we have to color? 2 parts. So wherever you like to feel color you can. Okay. But only 2 parts you need to color with the pencil. See, I would like to color here. Okay, in this way. You can color here also, here and here. Okay, now next 4 by 8. Total 8 parts are there. From that we need to color 4. Let's color. Now here what I'll do, I'll continue side by side. Okay, done? Yes. Now B question. What is B? 1 upon 3. So out of 3 parts, how many parts you need to color? 1. So color any 1. Now in this triangle, how many parts are there? 6. They are given in the denominator. And how many parts you need to color? Numerator part. That is 2. So color any 2 part in the B question. Now see in the C question. Now see about C question. They have given the circles now. 5 upon 10. 5 is numerator, 10 is denominator. Now total 10 circles are there. From that you need to color 5. So color any 5 among this 10. Now here equivalent 1 by 2 they had given. See why? Because they have taken in 2 parts. See, 1 part, 2 part, and from that we need to color 1. 1 means not only 1. See, they have circled here fully. So you need to color this full any 1 part, either this or either this. Understood? Clear? Yes. Now we will move to next concept. Yes. Now we are going to study about finding equivalent fractions by multiplication and by division. How to find out? Now we have studied through the activity, but still by multiplication how we can find out, and by division how we can find the equivalent fraction we are going to see. Now you know that 1 by 2, 2 by 4 and 4 by 8 are the equivalent fractions we have studied, isn't it, through activity. Now you can see exactly what is that. 2 by 4 is equals to 1 by 2, 2 by 2, means we have taken this number 1 by 2, when we multiply with 2 to the numerator and denominator, so we get 2 by 4. And again how we get 4 by 8? When we take same number 1 by 2 and if we multiply with 4, we get 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8. So here what they are saying, to multiply, by multiply, an equivalent fractions can be obtained by multiplying the numerator and denominator of a fraction by the same number. Very very important, same number, and numerator and denominator should be multiplied, not only any one. So they had given here example, the next 3 equivalent fractions of 1 by 5 are. Now if suppose they had given 1 by 5, so we need to write next 3 equivalent fractions. So how you can do? You can start with 2. 1 multiplied by 2, we get 2. Again same, here we cannot go for any other number because they had given an equivalent fractions can be obtained by multiplying the numerator and denominator of the fraction by the same number only. If we are taking here 2, we have to take in the denominator also 2 only. So 1 multiplied by 2 is 2, 5 multiplied by 2 is 10. 1 2s are 2, 5 2s are 10. Got it? Now whatever we got number, now the next 1 upon 5. Now we will go with another multiply number, that is 3. 1 3s are 3, 5 3s are 15, and next 4. 1 4s are 4, 5 4s are 20. So when we are multiplying with any one number with the given number in the numerator and denominator, so automatically these all numbers are equivalent fractions. Why? See, 2 by 10 is equals to 3 by 15 is equals to 4 by 20. They are equivalent fractions because the value is same. We are whatever we are doing multiply, the value is same, 1 by 5, 1 by 5, 1 by 5, isn't it? So the value is same and we are doing, we are multiplying with number to get the equivalent fractions. Got it? Clear? Yes. Now we will move to the next. Now we have seen by multiplication. Now we will see by division. Now we need to observe this. Observe that 2 by 4. So we know the equivalent fractions 1 by 2, 2 by 4, 4 by 8. Okay, from that 2 by 4. If we divide 2 by 4 with 2 divide, we get 1 by 2. So 2 by 4 and 1 by 2 are the equivalent fractions. We have seen now with the multiplication, now we are seeing with the division. If we divide also, we get the same fractions. Now 4 by 8 also is equivalent fraction. How we get? If we divide with 2, we get 2 by 4. So automatically 4 by 8 and 2 by 4 are the equivalent fractions. So therefore what they said here, that an equivalent fractions can also be obtained by dividing the numerator and denominator of the fractions by the common factor. What? Common factor. So the example, the equivalent fractions of 6 by 18 are, see 6 by 18. Now we need to take any one number, that is we have taken 2. So when we divide 6 division by 2, we get 3. 18 division by 2. Here very important, you have to take same number, okay, and divide. It should go full division, remainder should not be there. If remainder is there, that numbers are not equivalent. There should be no remainder. So when we divide 6 division by 2, we get 3. When we divide 18 division by 2, we get 9. Again, if I go with next one more number, that is 3. 6 divided by 3, we get 2. 18 divided by 3, we get 6. And again if I go with 6, because we cannot go with 5, 4, isn't it? So we have to go with 6. 6 ones are 6 and 18. 18 division by 6 is 3. So here 3 by 9, 2 by 6 is equals to 1 by 3. These all are equivalent fractions. Why they are equivalent fractions, students? Tell me. Why? Yes, tell me why. Because equivalent fractions are the fractions that have the same value. See, same value, 6 by 18, 6 by 18, 6 by 18. But the numerator and denominators are different. Got it? So what we have studied now? If the numerator and denominators of the fractions are multiplied by the same number, so we get equivalent fractions. And if the numerators and denominators of fractions are divided by the same number, we get equivalent fractions. These two concepts just now we have studied. Now we'll move to the third example. See what is third example? Find the equivalent fractions of 2 by 7 with the numerator 8. They had given specifically with 8. To get the numerator 8, what we have to do, students? See here, 2 is there. Okay, so we need to multiply by 4 to get the numerator 8, because 2 4s are 8. The numerator and denominator have to be multiplied by the same number only. So we get denominator, multiplying the denominator 7 by 4, whatever. See what they said, the numerator should become 8. So we have to multiply 2 multiplied by 4, so we get 8. 7 multiplied by 4. Why we are doing? Because the whatever number we are multiplying with numerator, the same number we should multiply with denominator. So 8 divided by 28. Now the example number 4. What is the equivalent fractions of 8 divided by 12 with the denominator 3? See, here greater number is there and here smaller number is there. So here 3 should come. How we can see? To get the denominator 3, 12 has to be divided by 4. Because 12 division by 4, we get answer 3. So the numerator 8 also has has to be divided by 4, because whatever number we are dividing in the denominator, we should go same number with the numerator also. So therefore the number is 8 by 12 is equals to 8 division by 4, 12 division by 4, so we get 2 by 3. So they said just we need denominator 3. Clear? Yes. Now we will solve our exercise 1.2. See, what is the A question? Fill in the blanks to make the fractions equivalent. Okay, now see. Now you can go with multiplication or by division. Now you see, which number if we multiply with 3 we get 6 students? Tell me. 3 2s are 6, isn't it? So what we have studied, whenever we are going with the multiply, that the equivalent fractions can be obtained by multiplying the numerator and denominator of the fractions by the same number only. So here also we should go with 2. So 1 2s are 2. Clear? Understood? Yes, very good. Now see the next one. What is the next question? 1 divided by 3 is equals to dash dash divided by 15. Now here what multiplied by 15? So we will get the upside also. Now see, you can go with division also, students. Here I will explain with division. Okay, both options are there with you. So the greater number you can go with division also. So what is 15 division by 3? Yes, tell me. 3 5s are 15, isn't it? So 3 5s are 15. So whatever we are doing division here, we should go with same here also. So what we divide with 5, so we get 1, 5 5s are 1, isn't it? In the same way, if I teach you the same question with the multiplication, so what we multiply with 3, so we get 15 students. 3 5s are 15, isn't it? So in the same way, if we have taken 5 in the denominator, we need to take the same number in the place of numerator also. So 1 5s are 5. Clear? Okay? Yes. Now this example we will go with the division only. Now tell me, you can do your division. Yes. 4 3s are 12. So what is the quotient? 3. So we have to divide by 3. So here also, which number if we divide by 3 we get 1 students? 3 only. See, 3 1s are 3. The answer should come here. Got it? Clear? Yes. Now the next number, you can go with by multiplication, by division, whichever you feel easy, go with the same number. Now see, I'll go with multiplication with 2. Which number we can multiply to get the 20? 10. 2 10s are 20. So here same 10. 1 10s are 10. Clear? Yes. Now see the ninth one. Now which number we can multiply with 3 to get the 9? Yes, 3 3s are 9, isn't it? So here also same, 2 3s are 6. Are you getting? So why I am doing this arrows and all? For your better understanding. Okay, you can do with pencil also, no issue. The next 10th one I will explain you. Now see, I will go with division here, or else I will go with multiplication only. 4 multiplied by 4. 4 4s are 16. So denominator if we have taken 4, so numerator also we have to take 4. Now 3 4s are 12. Are you getting? Yes. Now see the next one. Now here 21. So here greater number is there. So here you can go with the division. Now we will divide 21. Now see in 7 table 21 is there. Yes, 7 3s are 21. So what we need to divide? By 3. So which number we can divide with 3 here also? Yes, tell me. See, four. Okay, so write here 4. Clear? Yes. Now see this. Now here, which number if we multiply with 3 we get 30 students? 10. 3 10s are 30. So here also 4 10s are 40. Understood? Yes. See the 13th one. 2 multiplied by 5. 2 5s are 10. So here also multiplied by 5. Same number, numerator and denominator should take same number. So 5 5s are 25. Clear? Understood? Yes. Now we will solve B question. What is the B question? Fill in the blanks to make the fractions equivalent. Now dash dash division by dash dash divided by 5 is equals to 12 divided by 30. Now see, we need to go with multiplication. Now which number if we multiply with this both the numbers to get the equivalent fraction? Now see, 5 7s are 30, isn't it? Correct or no? Yes. So here what 7s are 12? Yes. Tell me. Yes, can you? 5 7s or 5 6s are students? No. 5 6s are 5 5s are 25, 5 6s are 20. So here what 6s are 12? Yes. 2 6s are 12. So what will come here? 2. Clear? Yes. Now see the next one. Now 7 upon 15 is equals to 63 upon dash dash. Now which number if we multiply we get 63? Yes. Tell me. See the 7 table. 6 7 9s are, isn't it? If we multiply 7 9s are we get 63. So here what we need to do? Same number 9 only. So do the multiplication. 9 5s are 45. 9 1s are 9. 9 plus 4 is, tell me, correct, 13. So write here 135. Are you getting? Yes. Now I will solve 5th one for you. Now see the 5th one. Which number if we multiply with 8 we get 24? 8 3s are 24. Isn't it? So which number, again we need to take here 3 also. Isn't it? So which number we multiply with 3 to get the 39? So here what you can do in this, you can go with division also. 3 1s are 3, 0. Bring down 9, 3 3s are 9, 0. The answer is 13. Again you can cross check, you know the 13 table. 13 3s are 39. Understood? Clear? Yes. Now we will see the 7th one example. See? Which number if we multiply with 13 we will get 117 students? Yes. Do you know this 13 table? Yes. 13 6 are 117. Isn't it? Is it? Correct? Yes. Try everyone. Is it correct? No, it is not correct. Now tell me, in 13 table 117 is there or no? Yes. Now see, in 13 table where is 117? When we multiply with 9 we get 117. So here also should go 9. Now how we get 54? Yes. So in this case, which number we multiply with 9? So we get 54. In this way also you can see. So if you are feeling hard, go with the division here. 54 division by 9. Yes. 9 6 are 54. Isn't it? So here what will come? 6. So again you cross check. 6 9s are 54. Clear? Is that clear? Yes. So last one more we will see. 3 divided by 8 and 18 divided by dash dash. Now which number we multiply to get the 18? Yes. See. Tell me. 3 6 are 18. Isn't it? So here also what will come? 6 only. So now 6 8s are 48. Clear? Yes, very good. Now we will solve C question. And the remaining third and seventh you will solve by your own. 2 by 3 is equals to 2 multiplied by 5, 3 multiplied by dash dash, and what is the answer? See, these are equivalent fractions. So whenever we are multiplying with the equivalent fractions, the denominator and numerator we have to take same number only. So here what will come? 5 only. 2 5s are 10, 3 5s are 15. So 2 by 3 and 10 by 15 are the equivalent fractions. Isn't it? Now we have seen one multiplication, now we will see one division. Now 12 divided by 18 is equals to 12 division by what? And 18 division by 6 they had given. So if denominator is 6, automatically numerator also 6 only. Now see the division. 12 division by 6 is 2. Isn't it? So here what will come? 2. In the same way you are going to solve second and fourth one. Okay? You will solve now? Yes. Very easy. Now it's time to wind up our today's session. The remaining D question we will solve in our next episode. What is your today's home assignment? Whatever we have solved, solve in your rub book and solve in your textbook also with the pencil. Don't use pen in the canopy. Clear? Yes. Very good. Now try to solve D question and just cross check with me in the next episode whether you have solved correct or no. Till that time, take care, bye bye and thank you.